Wow, this is crazy. What's going on? Why did my screen split? This is freaking me out, you know. This is really freaking me out. My screen has split. Invite who? What's going on? We're notifying viewers. You're live. I'm living or I'm live? Is it live or live? I just got like a 2136. It's funny. 2136. Put this over here. You know, they say it's a festival, right? I drink apple juice. I really like apple juice. I'm not having any. Just give me a minute. I'm just cleaning up. I got clutter and papers. My a little sore. I don't know. All my teeth hurt tonight. I feel like my mouth is. I don't know. I don't even want to open this up. I don't. There's too much paperwork. Oh, I got this. Do I need it? Should I save it? Should I throw it out? If I throw it out, there's going to be a day that I might need it. You know, I haven't used this in a long time, but there might be a day that I need it. Right? Like these glasses over here, there might be a day. Man, I get excited when I do this. You know why? I get excited when I do this because I can see clearly now, you know, my friend. Like a blinding speed of light. Is that what they say? Like a blinding speed. That's what I'd like to do. Like if I can remember, if I can have others try and help me. What is it? I want to go over like phrases, like a blinding. And at the end of every phrase, is there a period? Because if there is a period at the end of every phrase, it means everything stopped right there, or it was flowing. It wasn't a blood clot. So what am I doing right now? I'm just letting it flow. You know what I'm saying? Just how the words came together over my lifetime. Besides 10-4, buddy. Where are you? Where are you? So when I call out, you just stop talking. I've got the pound of 9 lives. Why do I say 9 lives? That's what they do for the cat. The dog is the pound. The cat goes to the pound. So why are they saying the cat is the 9 lives? What does that mean? I mean, that would mean like I'm going to have 2 dogs. Why? Because I have to have 2 houses in order for the cat to communicate. But how does the cat communicate? Cat don't like that water too much. You know what I'm saying? The dog will jump up and down in the water, but the cat, I'm not too sure. And Leo, right? Leo the lion, the 3rd zodiac sign in Chinese. When the rat got onto the ox with the cat, they went across, and the rat tricked the cat, and the cat went into the water. I don't know if it got electrocuted and got stripes to become the tiger, right? What does that tiger look like? Show me a tiger. The electric cat passing through the 7th gate. The 4th zodiac sign is a rabbit, number 52, 28, 24. Why 28, 24? Did I decide to do it myself? It's the equation. R18A1 equals to 19. Skip over the BB, you have the I. So you have RAI. Does everybody know the story of the Chinese zodiac? I don't remember the entire story, just some of the story. But I can look it up because everything I do can be found online right now. You just create the equations with it. I don't always remember. I make a lot of mistakes. Sometimes I forget. But if everybody can see it, the equations, the way I understand it, geometrically, numerologically, then you can see where the mistakes are. And that's okay to see mistakes and differences, because where the mistakes and differences are is when the algorithms begin to grow. You begin to see that dance. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's not the same. We'll put it here, put it here, put it here. I don't know why this is up here, why the split screen is here. I don't know how to get that off. How do I? Let me see this over here. Can I just do this? Oh, much better. So we have R18 and A1. And what's funny about this here? What's funny about RA coming together is the A is a split. The I is automatically going to split the A in half. You're going to have the left and the right. So you have RA, this is going to equal to 19, 18 plus 1. You meet at the equator. But when you meet at the equator, you're inside the area space between the 18th and the 19th area, because they told us it was 360, even though the Tzolk'in calendar is 260. When I mentioned, just to note, I said 2 houses for the dog. We'll choose these 4 equaling to 10 and these 4 equaling to 30. We'll join it with this one over here. So we join these 4 and these 4, but in French, call it cat, the house of Abraham. Quatre in French is 4. Cat is a cat. How do you say cat in French? C-H-A-T, chat. And when we got rabbit as the 4th zodiac sign equals to numerical value 52, 28, and 24, not by choice. 2, 2, and 9 times 2 plus 2, 8 times 2 plus 4, 7 times 2 plus 6. Stop. The reason I stopped, is because A, B, C, D, E, F. Now there's many calculations, there's many stories, but a cube, a hexahedron, has 6 sides. End of the story. After that, when we do this equation, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, that's 6. Right? That's 6. So we got to 1 and 2 and 4 and 8 and 16 and 32. What is that? Is it an 8x4 area? Or what about half a chessboard? Right? Now, if we want to connect this as if it was a component in a computer, right? What would you do? Would that 32 and 32 become the 64? 64 what? A 64-bit? You see, this is where I need the others to fill the gaps. I need a plumber to fix that gap. I need the electrician to fix that gap. And all those who know how to put together computers to fix that gap. What goes best with what? And who knows how to build what? I need RAM, memory, and I need to upload, download. I don't know all these things, but I know everybody that created everything that exists does. So I know we have the answer. We might have a little bit of he said, she said, this one's better than that. Everybody's going to have their reason, but that's the basis of the science to weigh the pi on n. And the pi on n is where there is no real answer. It just depends the situation. And there's so many situations. But to break pi down, if you want to end this discrepancy on pi, it's very simple. Take every single number in pi, every zero, turn it into a 6, right? Or O, right? And take every single number in pi and just reset it up against this. We run the cycles of 741, 147, 417, right? But we can look at this another way. 147, 174, 417, 471, 147, 174. We have to add in the next one, which is the 10th one over here. 10th one over here. But on this angle, going by fours, the 10th one would be here and here. Irrelevant to the fact it's Capricorn. The fixed signs, 7 months of 31 days. The king rises at the 7th gate, 2 times 4, 2 plus 4. 4 months of 30 days. 1 month from the 45th day, Valentine's Day, the 45th day, House Fox, Feminine, 9 by 6, 9 by 5. What is 11? What is Abba? 1 and 2, right? What is 1 and 2 is 6 and 5, 11. Now, how about if you had so this would be, see this? A-B-B-A, Abba. So Abba would be going Effie. It'd be Effie. Abba and Effie. Who's Effie? Or maybe Fifi if I did it the other way. Could it be Fifi the other way? It would be E. No, it'd be F-E-E-E. F-E-E-F. Maybe it's going to say heifer, because what happens is the reflection of each are actually the same, but these are schematics. We don't only have to use this. We can use other elements to replace this. Monopoly, backgammon, stuff like that. Sports, hockey, baseball, football, soccer. At this moment, I'm going to tell you a little bit of what I believe I think I do. Studying dots and dashes, where I figured out that when I use these dot and dashes, now I can create letters with these dot and dashes, and depending on how I draw my line, what the value or what the, how can I explain this? The angle that I use, the area space that occupies when I create a different font, what it does. So everything I do is done on this paper over here. Also, what I'm trying to learn is what the numbers do. What are really the numbers? What is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0? What is it? Is there something more to this? And after 20 years, I know. I can't explain it all just like that. I got about 12 or 13,000 videos online. Good, bad. At the end, I know it's all good. I know one thing, that after 20 years, something that I can never understand, that I still really don't understand, but I do know that in order for all these numbers to fit together in the stories that are associated, it would be impossible mathematically, geometrically, and through art, that it's wrong. It would be impossible. It's too perfect. It's too perfect to just fall into the place the way it does and tell the stories that they do. But remember, my perception, my reality, my logic, along with, let's not look at intuition, what? The intuition to find and to create the equations and orchestrate everything that has already been created from all the students, from all the universities over the last hundreds and thousands of years. I'm only looking at their stories. And guess what? I haven't even touched the salt and pepper yet. I looked at only a few. Einstein, Abraham Lincoln, Lincoln Tunnel, Washington Bridge, bridging things below and above, where the birds fly, where the fish swim. From the breath you take to the basins of thoughts, right? How were you put together? Do you know who you are? What is your makeup? Fleshy robotics. Welcome to planet Earth system. You ever hear of the Pokemon, right? The Pokemon. Why is it a Pokemon? Because it's a one moon. You ever see it? The Pokemon is the one moon. Where's the card? Where's the Pokemon card I had? Please find. How's everybody doing? I seem to hide things on myself. Oh, okay. Hold on. I hear you call. What's going on? Listen. I don't know what happened to you, but you don't have no stripes. You got no stripes. You're a house cat. So are you looking for more food? Is that what it is? You figure you scream enough, you make it loud, it's late at night. You know, we can't talk loud after, you know what night it is, eh? It's Monday Night Football. Maybe you should go watch the football game. I brought a box home for you. I left it in the car. You see, I thought of you, eh? Okay, okay, I got it. Okay, you win. So you know what I did? Where is it? Where did it go? Okay. Yeah. So you know that I did that to the cat. It's miet. It's called, like, it comes in pieces, right? And and I passed the blender in it. Yeah, the one I eat with, that blender I eat with, and this is the fork I eat with. But I'm not going to eat any of it. You know why? Because I'm not hungry, and I'd be ashamed to break my fast. That's why, right? I have to follow the book. Oh my God, follow the book. I didn't know where. You know, if I was following the book, I would have to be in the movie Beauty and the Beast. It's the only time I ever saw a book walk away. Okay, this is not shutting. Okay, where are you? Okay, first of all, that's. Okay, stop. Please. Okay, you know the roll call. You don't have to do that. You know you're getting it. Okay, you don't have to act hungry and do this. What, are you trying to make me pay for it or something? Maybe I shouldn't have given it to you. But I don't play those games. I don't play with it. You know, you got to learn to. What does it mean to? I got to figure out that word ego. I got to look at. Oh yes, I forgot the. Just 1 second. Just in case my sister's watching, I figure this is a good way to transfer codes all around the world. My sister's watching. I'm not very happy I can't find the top. She wants this back. Wow, it's really blowing outside. I'm just going to take a 1 minute break because I got to go to the room of 77. So what is 77? Actually, it's not 77. Check this out. When you use two digits to create a 1 digit number, you have an equation that is divisible by 2. Each number becomes half of that. So let's say 7 and 1 is 8. 8 divided by 2 becomes 4. So it would be 4, 4, and 4 in order to create this equation. Did I say that right? I think I should be quiet. I got to go make a piece. I'll be back in a minute. I did. Wednesday. Wednesday's the day. Wednesday's the day that brought the miracle. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just give me 1 second. Where are you? Okay, you're still eating there. Oh my God. Okay, that's there. See the way this element here takes both up the top and the bottom of the ball? If I turn it this way, it would take up this side and this side of the ball. The perception. The other thing about this, when you do this, okay, not only that, the same thing in a bird. The tail near the ass end, right, opens up and it takes up both sides of the backbone and the breast. So what does the tail do? What does the ass part do? Where the colon is on us, if you look at our bodies, and this is a he said, she said, but when you look at our bodies, the bones in our basins, they show two circles in it. Looks like a B to me. I don't know, who is this guy? Oh my God, somebody's coming out of me. I've never seen this before. Who is this? Go away, go away. Okay, you can stay. I don't know. I must be the two. It's the two of us tonight. Who is this? Oh, that's the man. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. That's the. How do I end up? And look at that. On one side, it's 66. On the other side, so you're opening up at 66 and you're closing at 99. Would you like me to tell you what I see in this? Do you see this 99 over here? Okay. I'm not sure if I want to look at it as a 99 or look at it as the skeleton part of the 99, which shows this. I can't see this. The reason for that, this one over here is a 2 by 2. There is no center. It's a divided area space. There's 4 different areas in here. In this one over here, it's a heart position that everything that surrounds it, okay, is equal onto the area space known as Leo or Scorpio, depending on how you choose. This one over here will play a role inside this one, and this will be this in this corner here. This here is what is this here. This here is that when you saw before those markings that I showed you is because it's in an area space that has no empty space. This is a 35-to-1 empty space. These are 4 of them and must stay together in order for full association. This is a 22. This is a 1133. This is a 22. The reason I showed you this is because there's many ways, okay, to encompass and to join with this cube. We have to learn all the ways. It's like going to the store and buying bolts and nuts and or plumbing equipment or wires. There's always a different use in a different situation and a different whatever it is, whether it's a different color for a color coding for what reason, just like the fire hydrants. What is the water pressure and water sign? So you see a fire hydrant, you go for the water pressure or the air pressure in a hydrant. Hold on. For the fire sign, it's a fire hydrant. For the water sign, the water comes out. For the air sign, it could be the pressure that brings the water forward. Is it the energy? And then it comes out of the earth sign. 2, 6, and 10, 14, 2. 14, 2. Wow. Just yesterday, I was asking, where does this new number come from? And now I see it. Crazy. A place that I worked at that they moved was 2402 was changed to 2401. The 7 times 2 is 14. The 5 times 2 equals to 10. This is relevant because the 5 and 7 is what it is it's 2 strings of 5. And they're connected, okay, by 67, by 676. It's a connection ring that rings up the left and the right. It's 3 zodiac signs, 766. Now, what is this 7? How did it hook up? What did it hook up? So the basics of this is it's a string of 1 through 5 and a string of 1 through 5, and it's connected with 2, 4, and 6. So when 7 connects 6, 6 over the 5, it becomes 7, 6, 13, 6, 5, 11. 7 times 6, 7 plus 6, 42, 13 is 55. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. 11 and 13. 1 times 1, 1. 1 plus 1, 2. 1 times 3, 3. 1 plus 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. MK Ultra. We connect the string. So why all of a sudden did I put 137? Why did I put 137? I have to take a look again. Okay, 7 is okay, 7. Okay, yes. Okay. So check it out, because the Mayans, right? They run that calendar. I don't remember what it is. It's the 20 round Sanskrit, right? Which has 7 and 13, the Tzolk'in calendar of 260 days, right? Just to let you know that. Oh, I see somebody wants to come up. We've got. Hi, I'm new here. How are you doing, friends? How you doing? Do you know? Okay, yes, I have not looked at anything. I'm just rambling tonight. I'm very, very humanly sorry. Human, what is a human? Am I the light, the one that holds the torch? Who am I?
You're doing
Right?
great. I'm
How
just
you
here
doing?
listening.
Yeah, so there's something I didn't finish earlier on. You know what it was? It was about, some phrases, talking about phrases and just going over the phrases, and just taking a look at I just want to take a look myself at what it says, right? It says I can engage with other co-hosts to make my life more fun. Let me tell you one thing: if more people ask questions, we're going to make the life more fun. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so that was you who said all this stuff. I like all the green, and it's too funny. It's too funny. Do you know why? Because just something like in the last 24 hours, something happened. I went to watch my nephew play hockey. There's a guy wearing this yellow hat. And when I took off my glasses, okay, I kept thinking of green and then turban and then green and turban. And now I can't really see what you have there. So I just see green. And it's just something, I don't know. There's something about that green. I don't
I
know.
went to a Tibetan temple yesterday with my family, and first time I ever been in a Buddhist temple, and it was beautiful. So that's a picture there.
Okay, so golden ratio, what do you think John Balls is trying to say? I'll tell you one thing. Listen to this. Listen to this craziness, okay? Because whether I'm good at what I do, not good at what I do, I like what I do, and I like to be pretty much very precise, because it's very important that you're precise, because we need a polarity. That's why we need to be very wrong and very right. But sometimes we only need to be right, and sometimes never wrong. And sometimes if we're not wrong, then everything's the same and it doesn't mean anything. Imagine if we were all the same, we all baked the same cookie. You come over to the house, I'll take a cookie. No questions. No questions.
That
Okay.
song's coming in. I may be wrong, but I may be right. I may be wrong, but I may be
That's
right.
right. We have to do all the music that we have to go out. So remember I said something about that. Okay, France Best, hello dear, great, welcome. We are playing the numbers and letters collectively chime in.
Chime in.
Chime in. Hello. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so France, parlez-vous français? Ok, je vais t'expliquer. Si tu as besoin en français, I'll explain. If you need it in French, I'll do my best. I like the way I speak French. But anyways, 20 years ago, began connecting dots and dashes, having lots of dreams about the letter I. And it came to my attention that it was basically everything was based off the straight line and a dot and a dash. And then I thought about Morse code, and then different fonts and alphabets and straight lines. And I was pushed to only use this paper, in which I started putting that into my dreams and thoughts and etc. And I looked at the alphabet. I saw how the letters started coming together. And I'll tell you one thing, I still have not completed the dots and dashes. Like, I cannot tell you, if you said how many dots and dashes and explain the each of the letters I can. Mostly the A, yes. I can explain a few things about the letter M, the R, the I, and all the Roman numerals. There are 7 of them. So I look at all the letters. I want to understand the letters, why the letters are the letters they are, why that design, why numbers 1, 2, 3, right? Oui, OK. Pourquoi un, deux, trois? Pourquoi un, deux, trois? Qui a dit un, deux, trois? Pourquoi un avec un U, puis un N, puis un E? Pourquoi? Ou un I, je sais pas. Pourquoi? Mais en anglais, plus en anglais qu'en français avec les numéros puis tout. Mais français, c'est très important parce que c'est juste... Parce que ça joue un gros rôle dans l'histoire numérique pour moi. Le numéro 17, il y a un changement entre le 16, parce que le 16, c'est juste un mot. Le 17, ils disent 10, pareil comme 10. Puis il fait ça avec 18 et 19. Puis, quand tu arrives à 18 et 19, qu'est-ce qui est important de ça? C'est que quand tu es un 360, tout divise à 18 et 19, le équateur. Dans l'alphabet, il y a juste 26, là, se divise entre le 13 et le 14. Je joue avec les numéros juste pour comprendre c'est quoi un numéro. Le mot même, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Savais-tu que j'ai même pas fini avec le zodiaque, mais oh, ça c'est chez nous. Tu vois? Ça c'est pas une green screen. Ça c'est chez nous. Okay, I have to take something down outside. I don't like the noise it's making.
It's all over the place, dear. It's on the ground, on the floor, all the walls, all the ceiling. $20 years worth. Yes, it's a museum.
One, two, three, four. First, second, third, fourth. The first of their kind. C'est la première fois en anglais, pas en français. Première, deuxième. Il y a une différence. Troisième. 21e, 22e, 23e. Première. Est-ce qu'il y a une autre première en français? Première, c'est juste première en français? Je sais pas. What I said is, when I say first in French, is there any other firsts in French? And when you go to a movie, right, they call it the premiere. Do they say that? Is that a word, love?
It is if you want it to be.
No, I mean, do they
Premiere,
use
yeah.
not if I want to know what are they using out in the public? Do they use premiere?
Premiere, yeah.
So it's they use that in English, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And they're starting to talk about pickles. Did you know that? I knew they would.
They have a dancing pickle, I know that.
I knew they would talk about pickles 3 times this week. People said pickles to me. No, pickles is big because it begins with P-I, pie.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
the KL is the 11 and the 12, right? That's the feminine coming through the river in creation to the two houses. Aquarius with Pisces 23. I just did that today also.
Beautiful.
Okay, so listen to where it was. McDonald's is having something with pickles, and that's big because M is 1,000. It's all three houses coming together. Three Eye Atlas is a replica of the same thing.
Cool. Very cool.
Okay, not only that, a friend of mine, owns this place called Putter's Pickles. And the putter, okay, it only putts, okay, when you're on the green where the flag is, right? And they pull the flag out, and where the flag was, when they pull the flag out, there's a little hole at the bottom. You end up the I on the top and tee off from that area of space.
Wow. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow. Putter's Pickles, huh?
You know what you have to put on the green? Vert. V-E-R-T. And terre, right? Terre in French is earth, la terre. Yeah, just give me a minute. So, moi,
La terre.
qu'est-ce que je fais, c'est que, ben, si tu veux, tu peux monter, hein? Parce que ça, c'est pas, moi, je peux pas faire ça tout seul. Ça prend uniquement tout le monde. Moi, c'est rien. De pas demander des questions, c'est que on gagne pas. Parce que moi, je sais qu'est-ce que je sais, mais quand tu es de l'eau, puis tu veux de l'eau aller plus loin, à qui tu vas aller? Dans une oreille sortie de l'autre? Parce que tu demandes pas, je sais pas qui c'est, si c'est rentré un est sorti de l'autre. So what I said, we need the river to flow. We don't want to have build up lakes. The individuality builds up a lot of lakes. With all our communication, we can't flow. We can't keep guessing what everybody else is and keep everything a secret. All these things with trademarks and everything else, right? There has to be an understanding that why get into an industry that's already flooded and over flooded with things? We don't do this. It's logically not correct. Why would we do this as the individual understanding of the difference, right? We wouldn't do it.
Exactly. Yes.
And then we put everything down and we have rights on this and that. Well, why would we create more and less of anything else? How stupid are we? So we always, and then there are those that just want to make the quick buck. So how do we lock down? Money is dangerous. And you know what? Money's creation. 1 between 2 equals to 3. 3 times 6, 3 plus 6 equals to 9 and 18, 27. Money is 72. Brown is 72. So it doesn't actually just mean money. It's not just money because 9 times 8 is 72. And 9 and 8 is what, this is hard to explain. I think I'm going to have to leave it out because it's going to be incomplete, but I will say it anyways. 1 times 8, 1 plus 8 equals to 8 and 9 to start with. This exists right here. The heart of all is right here in that equation, in what gives the answer to the next equation. If you had 3 cubes, this would end up to be saying 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 6 is 18, would be 18 and 3, 21, equaling to the trinity in cubes. There are 21 dots per cube. I look at the dots, je vois les points, I look at the dots that are on the cube. Combien de points qu'il y a sur le cube? Il y a 21. Mais comment je peux compter le territoire blanche? So I asked, how many dots are there on this cube? And then how do I count the area space that is white? So I picked up this, and I looked at this. I looked at 4 corners. I looked at 6, and I said, that don't make no sense. So I said, maybe I'll make it a little larger, and I'll just put an area space right here, just like there's an area space here. And Il y a un, il y a 8 qui fait le tour. 1 in the center, 8 that goes around. 1 times 8, 1 plus 8 equals to 8 and 9. Qu'est-ce qu'il fabrique de ça? Il fabrique le 8 puis le 9. What it comes from that equation, it creates the 8 and the 9. So what is left over? We start at 7 and we count down. These are add-ons after. We count down from here. 9 and 8 is 17. 1 and 7 equals to 8. We now connect the highest with the lowest. That these are in between. They have joined. This comes in singularity, 1771. The AG in piano, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. When you add them together, 1 plus 2 is 3, and 3 is 6, 10, 15, 21, the 28-day cycle for the living of the heavens of one birth.
So what if that was your calculator was turned upside down? Where
It is
would
turned upside. If I turn my calculator upside down,
and you see the
22, 22.
Okay.
Right now it's 22, 22. The Mars moons are upside down outside the Earth moon. They've been
Where
hung
does
by
the
their feet.
where WU come in with the womb?
Okay, hold on a second. Communication. It's 22, 22. 11 times 71.
1022 here.
So it could, how much is 11 times 71?
I'm not good at math.
How much is 22 times 71?
I know 1 plus 1 is 3.
It's not 22, I'll tell you that. 15. Oh, it's, what am I talking? It's 9 times 71. 639. Is that possible? 9 times 71 equals to 9 and 630. Yes, 639. Okay. And that would make it 10 hours and 39 minutes. So no, it's not. That's not the right equation. Oh, because you can't pass the minute you pass the 6th hour, right? The minute you pass the 6th hour, it's non-calculable. I'll explain it. Every 71 minutes, okay? Every 71 minutes is 1 hour, 11 minutes. But because of the French, the equation looks like this. The French say 60 et 11. But when the French say 61, 61, this is a 1, but here they must say it this way. They must complete this over here with 2 digits. They created a situation for 2 digits over here. There's 4 digits to create this. 2 digits to create this. But when they count in French to 81,
Yeah, do you know about that? The French giving us the new statue of the USA, the Guardian of Liberty. Do you know anything about that?
Guardian of Liberty, no, I do not, but that's very interesting that you say this. Wow, it's setting up so beautiful. Just give me 1 second. But thanks, John. I'm going to get to that just in a second. I just want to say this, that qu'est-ce que c'est donne, là, I just want to finish with this part. C'est que on est rendu maintenant à 81. 81, 81, 81. C'est quel? Mais quand tu dis 81, 9 vies. Le I, c'est le 9 même. Le E, c'est de communication avec le I sur le haut et le bas de tout. Everything is tied together in this. Ça, c'est un instrument, c'est je sais pas comment pour expliquer. C'est comme des blueprints, they're blueprints. Ça, c'est pour la construction, pour créer. I create from this. So, what I just wanted to say is I didn't finish with the rabbit yet. I didn't finish. I did with the putter, that when you pull the flag, okay, there's a hole where the pole was. The pole was a solid, right? Actually, it was a solid and it wasn't a solid, but there's something at the bottom. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Pull the hole at the bottom when you sink the putt. Okay, everybody in sync, because we got the putters, pickles, we're sinking the putt to the earth. So we're sinking the putt, although it's sink, like for the water for memory, for a connection, for the energy, we now sink the puck, but there's no water in the hole. Do you follow where I'm going with this? Did we sink the puck? I'm sorry, not to sink the puck. I mean, sink the putt. You sink the ball. Sorry, we sink the ball. It's sink the ball. So now we have to sink the ball. So now is earth a ball? When you say it like that, we had the putter. So we have to put it. Do you follow where I'm saying with this? I need your comeback from somebody.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the statue that when John shows it to you, how the floodgates are going to open for a lot.
Okay, so I'll just finish off with this one thing. Ça dit que quand tu dis 81, on dit pas et 1, on just saute. Puis quand tu mets les chiffres 2-0-1 ou 1-2-0, ça explique le game de pool. Il y a 15 balles, 1 à 15, ça donne 120. Le 210, c'est le jeu de dart. Ça, c'est le jeu de dart. Il va avec la planète Mars. So what I said is the game of darts is going to be the 2-1-0. The game of pool is going to be 1-2-0. Where do I get this from? Here there are 15 balls. When I add up 1 to 15, it equals to 120. It's an odd number. This separates everything. Here, it's an even number. There are 20 in darts. Mars is a 2x2. Area space is the fourth planet. Earth gets the 9. Mars gets the 4. A 1x1, 11 if you want to look at it. And a 3x3, 33. Avoided area space. Bringing these two together, 33. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2. Equals to 3 and 2 and 2 and 3, communication amongst the feminine houses of Abraham. So this also tells me, why did this talk about this? Is the minute I go with this for 80, it talks about cat. When you talk about the cat, it's chat. Chat is talking, it's communication. We get the 9 lives for the 9 boxes. The center box is the 5th box. It's the ocean. It's the power that connects all. You never connect all at one time. They connect lower house with the upper house. But we'll get to that after. Let's go for John. How do we do this, John? You coming up?
Here it is. He does. I don't think he wants to come up.
Well, I just buttoned him. He can pick and choose. Oh,
That's it. He sent it to me.
Okay. Can I put you up there? Just give me 1 second. I had to do something. Wow. I think I have a box. I have to go to my car. Hold on a second. Did I not bring everything in? I have to run to my car. I forgot something in my car. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, with that, it's interesting too because of Chile. apparently like a volcano, a pretty substantial volcano erupted in Chile, and that's where the telescope is that uh, spotted Three Eye Atlas, and the name of it is Atlas, and the acronym for that's funny.
I
But
know it. So beautiful. So
and
beautiful.
the Miss Chile World competition thing, the girl who won it is like does death metal,
Wow.
and there's like a bunch of stuff going on with Chile. And I found out that they're like CERN, like a big, huge project at CERN is called Atlas. Let me get the acronym for the telescope, though. It's interesting.
Wow. You know, Contessa that was in the room that I was in earlier that you came in,
Yeah.
she lived there really close to CERN for like 4 years, I think.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard. Yeah, I think I've heard.
And she was talking about it today too. So it's like, I know you probably weren't in there, but I was in there for hours. But it was beautiful, beautiful unity and community. It's just
Um,
amazing.
the acronym for that satellite or that telescope is Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System.
Wow. That does not surprise me. We knew all this, right? We knew all this. I can see on through to the other side, you know, so I'm just enjoying this right now and how it's coming into fruition and it's like beautiful. It's like wow, we couldn't have orchestrated any better than we did.
It is
It's
crazy.
just it is. It's amazing. And how everybody's coming together and of like mind and revelation to themselves, you know. It's like wow, not everyone's there, but we're getting there, you know. It's like wow, it's everything's falling into place. Like I don't know, butter slices of butter. We're all melting together into you know one big
Uh,
mess.
the France Basque is heading out, I guess, heading to bed.
Oh yeah,
It's a good night.
wow.
I mean, in the chat there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at your photo that you transformed into 3D, and I love it.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah. That just came together perfectly.
it did, and
Without
the way the wheels are going, and
yeah,
the
without much effort. I mean, it just happened. That's the way things usually go, though.
yeah,
Like it's all fall into place.
I can't hardly see the chat, so I'm not trying to be rude to anybody down there. Oh, you're heading to bed. It's so nice to meet you, France. I'm glad that you showed up and come back again. You're a part of us. We love you. Enjoy your rest.
Yeah, I just had to go into the car and have a
Atlas
cup
is
of
the project that discovered the Higgs boson in
Oh,
2012.
really?
Yeah, yeah. That was
Wow.
the name. It was,
Look,
see what it stands for.
how many men are in front of that? Do you know the full picture? Have you seen the full picture? How many men are there? I'm just curious.
Um, well, I haven't looked at that. Um, let me see if I can find this acronym and then I'll look for that.
Okay. Thank you for being you, man. I've enjoyed getting to know you over the last couple of weeks, even more so.
more so. Wow.
More so.
Morsel.
Even more so.
Okay. Oh,
You're a
that's
morsel.
interesting. The acronym for CERN Atlas is a toroidal LHC apparatus.
Wow. You can't make that up, man. You just can't. It just falls into place, right? It just is. It's simple. That's the way all of this is, y'all. It's simple. We've been trying to make it easy. It's simple.
What are you doing? My cat wants more. Okay, 1 second, kitty cat. 1 second. 1 second.
All right.
Where's my wow. I don't remember where my cat stuff is.
I just saw this second part of the tree that's not like the other. And at that Buddhist temple that I was at yesterday, they did that. What is it called? Where they wrap something around another plant and they splice it into the tree, and
Oh.
they're growing all of this out of the tree, the different um, vegetation or whatever you want to call it. I don't know the terminology, but it's like that's what that tree looks like. I've never noticed that, and I've looked at this for a long time, especially after
Well,
you put it in motion, because
it
it's
is, it is weird they added that.
well, I noticed that every one of the trees there, and especially if they ever had to cut off a branch, they they spliced another plant in that place, and so they're growing all of these clusters of another plant out of the tree. And I had watched a video a few weeks ago about that, and it's like I want to do that. It's like they make a V cut in the tree that you want to there's a term for it, there's a name for it.
Splicing, I believe, is what it's
Well,
called.
that's what I was calling it, but I think they have a more I don't know, profound word for it, so
Yeah.
that you understand it automatically when you hear it. But it's like they actually used cellophane, like glad wrap or whatever, but here at this temple they
Grafting.
use like a mesh. Yeah, grafting, that's good. That's basically what they were doing, and then they wrapped it around with like a basket to hold up, with a little bit of dirt and whatever, and it's just like wow. And they made it look in like characters, basically. I don't know if that was intentional or if Mother Nature just did that, but I just thought that was very interesting. And I've noticed that with the trees here in Florida. It's like, wow, they have so much character and life, and they're not mean like the in the Wizard of Oz, the trees that are throwing the apples at them. It's like they're characters to me like that, but they have gentle souls. And I've learned a lot about how if they're in if they're in a certain family, they grow together at top and they reach each other. But if they're a different family, there's a little space in between, like they don't touch, but they're still there, even if they're the same trees or whatever. So I don't understand it all completely, but I just think it's fascinating and beautiful that that's how we all are, really. It's how we all become one, whole within yourself and inside out. It's just really cool.
It's crazy. Like everything is like a metaphor for everything else.
Yes.
Okay, wow. Thank you for reminding me.
Well, that's
Thank you for
just a
reminding me.
model.
Okay, this is so beautiful that you did this. Thank you. Good. Okay. So there's a bunch of things still to go over that I started,
Yeah.
like the 1 and the 8 for the letter R. And the letter R, I'm going to tell you about, like, I don't know, did you finish with this yet, or
Oh, I mean, she just wants you to see it. It might spark something.
yeah, it did. Okay, because I
Thank
don't
you,
know what
John.
it
I
was
appreciate
about,
you.
but it did remind me, first of all, the number 18, 666, 9 times 2, 5 times 4 minus 2, 4 times 4 plus 2. So 5 times 4 minus 2, 4 times 4 plus 2. Okay, I'm not going to explain all these things that I'm doing. I'll explain them after. 5 and 4 come together. All the 9s come together. 432 is a 9, 5, 4, 6, 3, 7, 2, 1, 8. They all tell a different story. But the 180 is that protractor that goes all the way across. Make that circle from where you put your dot, right? From where you put your point. This is where the R comes in. The I is what splits down the center. I call that the I. It's the angle. Really should be the L for the angle 12. So it's both of them. One that goes right down where the point is, right? The I is the point going all the way up to here. And then the angle goes here because you got the point into the paper. And then you have the angle. Is that your radius? Then it goes all the way around. It's radius to radius. What is that? I like to go radius, 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 split it all up, you know? Should we be squaring it off?
I saw a division sign sideways with the L and the two dots, one on either side, like a mirror. When you were
So then we would maybe just go ahead and I like to go here. Makes it easier
night,
now.
yeah.
So I'm just going to go ahead and say, okay,
too, dear.
we're going to. Wow! Don't tell me I don't have this one. No way, Grandpa. I don't got this. Okay, you want. I don't know if I can do that. I'm not sure if I want to do that. I haven't
Oh,
because
I
that's
like
not
that.
my design. You know.
I like it though.
So we are the 13th sign. We are the seventh day. Everything connects to us, the mind, the spirit, everything. It's all connected to us. We are that Pinocchio.
The 18 too, the 666. The carbon, proton, neutron, electron.
And if you got the male thing down there, well, that's the same thing. It starts with the P for the proton, the E for the electron, and the N for the neutron. Now all we need to do is vibrate it. So you put the hold on a second. You put the 1 next to the 5, and you vibrate for the earth 4, 3, 2 inside the fire signs. And then you have the proton, the electron, the neutron, the neutron, and then we go boom, dot, 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 4, 3, 2. And that's why we lose the hair. PR 7 and 9. Electron EL 5 and 12. 3 times 4, 3 plus 4 to the negative side. 3 times 4, 3 plus 4. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 equals to what is 3 and 4. 3 times 4, 12. 3 plus 4, 7 minus 12 is 5E to the negative side. Otherwise, it's 19. It's AI. The house gets split. E is 1 times 2, 1 plus 2. That is the feminine for the bat mitzvah. There used to be a game they called Barbat. Bar mitzvah, bat mitzvah. It was the game where 44 was a winner, 44 was a loser, 33 was a winner. 33, Isaac. 44, Abraham. What is the difference between Isaac and Abraham? It is the opposite of each other. They called it a winner and a loser, but here is a bridge between the two. Everything meets between Isaac and Abraham. Everything travels with Ishmael, and Ishmael is made up of what is the void. I don't want to say the void. What is the connect? The oceans connect in the birth, coming Ishmael through the soul at 67. That is where I showed you the Pokemon before. You see that thing over there? See that piece like the Alpha Omega number 52? Not convincing. So I am going to just give me a second. Just give me a second. I have to see what I'm going to do. Boom. Um, just give me 1 sec.
Maybe right
Yes,
now.
sorry about that. What happened to my hat? Not happy about that, that's for sure.
It's
Okay,
wherever your
so,
glasses are, maybe.
oh, no, my glasses are in front of me, I think. Let me see those. Yeah.
Backwards. Oh, that's cool. I used to have a pair of glasses that had my name inside of them. I don't know whatever happened to them. That's cool.
Cat. Yes, so where was I with this? Yes. So what it was about, what I showed you. Hold on. And the other thing is 2025. Let me. I This is what I understood from what you put out there, John. Is in next year, right? I know I don't like this one. Next year is the 250th year, 2026.
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
52 represents Earth. The Mayan calendar has it stamped out. If you look at their Sanskrit, they'll show you there's one area that shows number 52, 5 and 2, and H and I. Mathematically, they work out to the same thing. 5 and 2, everything multiplied by 5, right, is going to end up to be half, and 2 will double it up. So I can't find what I want. So I'm going to just show you the other one.
How are you talking with it on pause? I didn't know you could do that.
Oh, I can't. I'm sorry. We're going to change the recipe.
With the 250,
Oh,
it is in there.
that's sorry. That's not what I want. I don't want the electronic universe. That's bringing soul into the house. So, okay, we're going to do that one right there. So what it is here is the 10 cents. It goes right in the center behind my fingers, right there. Here's
Wow.
here's that nickel.
Oh, that's wild. I have never seen that. That's wild.
Okay, that's the nickel. And this nickel, okay, is going to run underneath the house into the other house. This is where the 3, 4, 7, 6 come together, bringing Ishmael, Abraham, and Isaac together. They're running underneath the house to both houses. Here we run by the waters, right? See the water up here? Now this is below the waters. So I question myself, this piece of art. I question what's really going on. Why did I put blue here? I put pink here. All right, what's going on with the pink? Is it going underneath? You see the house is divided over here. If you take a look, by creating all these, okay, and they can be just sevens. Every single one is a 7, but I just made it a little bit more than it had to be. Maybe I should make it to, how would I say this? If I created all 7s, this beak over here would end up going down over at the end, maybe making its teeth. I don't know. But if you notice that this separation here, this dark spot, this is a heart zone, meaning that it's a complete area space that anything that goes through it, okay, cannot stop. It must go. It either stops before or stops after, but it doesn't stop in between. When you see this crossing in that area space, it means the area space is shared. To the left house and to the right house. Now, when you look at this, if you look down here, the house is divided over here, the heart space right up through here, connecting the two houses together through the heart. So when you see this, if you take a look at the design, look down here, the letter R is apparent for your radius. And if you come from the other side, it's another R. And if you start from the center, it's another R. And if you can, I didn't do it in this one, but it's the rabbit ears for communication. It's the fourth zodiac sign like Cancer. What is Cancer C? What is rabbit R? What is 6 times 3? Making your Cancer into a rabbit, into a Cancer, into a rabbit. Communication. Is it communication with the waters within one creation? I have to listen to the stories, so I'm not going to create them to try and figure out what it is right now. I'm just showing you how I look at things.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens here is I can create the R going this way, creating the legs here. Here's the legs, and then here's the head, or here's the head, and here's the legs over here, right? Stopping here. The other thing we can do is if I want to make the B, right? If I make the B, I come all the way over here. To make the B, I go into the next house. See, the R radius stays on its side. Otherwise, it comes into the house. The thing is, when I look at this radius and this design, it's not the same as others. The reason for this is the heart space Where did I take my first measurement? My first measurement most likely would have happened right here. And the other one would have happened right here. See this moon? This is joined to the left and to the right. So I would have to go here, create a circle that goes only halfway here, and put one here to create a circle that goes halfway here, that they shouldn't overlap, because this moon is overlapping in both sides of the house.
You like our eyes? You're like,
Yeah, it's been telling me that very, 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 very often. In fact, one of my first pieces, like, I don't really like the piece, but um
That dreidel looks like rose quartz to me. Healing.
rose quartz.
Yeah.
Rose by hold on a second. So where was I with the oh yeah, this is that same one as before, but I had them, and you see the way the split comes in over here.
Hmm.
So what happens is when these two sevens come together and you have the split heart zone, it shows that the center of what is seven is four. And now you can see by this over here is it's 44 that you see up here is also over here. The center of 7 days is the fourth day. 741 split and join for the 1 month of Valentine that joins the two sides of the house so that we can come in or be intercepted or with whatever it is. That's the connection right there. And if it's number 71, AG is the representation of silver. Where the others got this thing for the silver cord, I don't know. I do know that second is two houses. I know first is one house connected to the two houses. Individual houses for the 9 lives of the cat, that is 414, with the 9 lives connecting the two. So what is the cat? Where is this cat? Is it my heart that connects everything? So then what's the blood? So these are the questions I answer to myself. What is and what is? It is what it is because that's what it dictates numerically and alphabetically by the word, by the truth of the numbers that stand on guard for what is the actuality of the ABCs 1, 2, 3. I stand on guard for the geometric shape, the dots and the dashes. I
Go,
can
brother,
only know
go.
that and no different. What is that?
I said, go, brother, go. Keep going. Keep going. Let it flowing. It's the flow.
Oh, did you hear that?
I heard it earlier in first time.
Oh, I'm melting. I feel like I'm melting away. Oh, I don't know what it is. I really don't. I made one error this summer, that one period I wasn't drinking enough water, but I corrected it.
That's true.
That was not very smart. Maybe because I barely eat any junk. So
Okay,
so
Mystic Lotus is down there, and she's asking questions, and you can probably answer them much better than I. But she's only asking because she has had a CE5 experience.
okay, I have to go back. We still have some things to go back and talk about that rabbit before. Yeah, okay, so yes, okay. So first I want to finish with this first because John brought it up. John was okay, so let's finish with this. So you brought up 250, okay? And first of all, it's the 250th year of the US in 1776. And 1776 is, I don't know if I have time to go into this and complete it because I still want to talk about the rabbit. I don't want to open up all the doorways. It wouldn't be fair to one to complete something when others have been here before. So it's also the 60th Super Bowl, if I understand correctly.
And Satan's little season, like after he's bound for 1,000 years, is let out for a little season. If 1,000 years, if you divide that into 4 seasons, it'd be 250 years. So it makes perfect sense. That little season will be 250 years.
Okay, so this is what's funny about that is that according to Newsvine publications, Newsvine Media, bought out by MSNBC, G. Ann Dixon wrote a story that the devil was bound from 888 to 1888. For 75 years, it was held in some kind of room. In 1963, on October 14th, between September 28th and October 14th, okay, there was a release. And then it's been on this planet since then. Now, the thing about this is it's counting the leap years. Now, to look at this, after the 10th, there's going to be provocation. On the 10th moon cycle of the birth is 280 days. 280 days is October 7th, therefore it cannot happen. 7 and 10 are actually two gateways. Okay, 7 and 10, on 10, the gateways close. On 7, you are on the Wednesday, the day of miracles, October 4th, 1963, 104, communication. Not in my dictation, but what is 6 and 4 is also to the bar mitzvah 13.
Is that a Wednesday? October the
Huh?
4th?
Well, it changes every year.
I think the one you're referring to.
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to check. October 4th, 1963. What day was it? Friday.
That ruins my theory.
Yeah, on a Friday. So this is what's ironic. It's that it's 1, 2, 3, A, B, C to equal to the 6. To be born on the 4th, equaling to the 10th month, the 277th day, equaling to 9 months, right? And 4 days, or 9 months and 3.5 days. What is it? 9 months and 4 days? 9 months. Sorry. No, 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 no. No, no, no. It's 9 moons and 24 days, or 25 days complete. I think that's what it is. Yes, yes. Okay. And what happens is the door closes. It's a 3-day door. Okay. On the 4th day, it's closed. So it goes like this. Where did I find this? I found it through vibration. A, B, C, D. When you add it up equals to 10, you divide it equals to 2.5. A, B, C, D equals to 10. A, B, C equals to 6. You add the D, it equals to 10. So you have the 6, you have the 10. So the separation is when you get to the 4th one, it's your communication. So when you have 6, 4, you have 1, 3. When you have, wow, why am I not finding it? When you have 5, 5, you have 2, 2. So 10 reverse 4.
410.
10, 4, right? So it's also April 1st, the same thing. But 4 and 1 represent also king. It also says home king, created by 6 times 5, 6 plus 5 equals to 30 and 11 equals to 41, or 2 times 4, 2 plus 4 equals to 8 and 6. And that's the division of the 7th gate of these cubes. So the other thing is, again, 60 years of the NFL, the hash marks. 36 inches. Another thing, imagine they put the hash marks, okay, at 36 inches, right? So you have, let me just see if I can get a, so the hash mark is at 36 inches, so that would be 3 times 12, right? We can have a yardstick, Y-A-R-D. So everybody thinks that, just say stick, but stick is 62, yard ends in RD, like in third. The house is split. Okay, I like to look at Y just like you would like to look at B. B and Y, the reverse. So if I'm going to think about it, I'm going to think about the 4 houses, okay, of Venus, 2, 4, 6, 8. We live in between, or we live just to one house, but we're made up of the mind. What is it? Whatever that is. If I mind, body, soul, spirit. I just like to say soul and spirit, and that's it. And whatever the rest is, I don't remember right now. Yeah, so yard is a YA, so that is what is 1 all the way over to Y, A over to Y equals to 326. That would be 78. Communication. It's be a tarot cards would come in this, and they'd sing the song. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I have to get the Beatles song out for this equation. Okay. Just give me a second. Yeah, okay, so what this is this is just what it tells me. You have the hash marks in football, right? And that's a set of 3. You have ABC equals to 6. When you go D4, it equals to 10. 1 plus 0 equals to 1. So when you get to the 4th one, you're starting over again. I'm just trying to see. The other thing is, yes, the 60th year. Imagine 250 and 60, 310, 310 to Yuma. 310 is again 1 and 3 coming together, 3 years and 1 year, and 1 year and 3 years, the bar mitzvah. And what it is about what the bat mitzvah is the age of 12, and the bar mitzvah is the age of 13. But the thing about 12 is that if 12 is the beginning of an equation telling me I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, counting by ones is counting by a half area space. That when I go from 1 to 2, they share that area space. When I go from 2 to 3, they share that area space, right? So if I go 3 to 2 and 1 over to 2, 2 is the separation average of 1 and 3. So that's a half area space. So the feminine creates that half area space where you join in creation. 1 between 2 equals to 3. And I can show it to you in my work as well. So I'm going to be quiet for a second. Have a great night, everyone. Good night. Have a good sleep.
Signing off.
It's 11:11.
Are you going? Good night.
Who? Not me.
Oh.
I'm
We thought you
reading.
were.
Friday. Okay, so April 8th to 10th. April 8th. Okay, 48. Okay, for April. Okay, so what happens is April is both 4 and 9 because we have to do the reverse zodiac. I don't know what to do with the days. I never really did anything with the days. We could just as much. That would be the 23rd day. The other one would be the 21st day. The 24th day is center C. Okay, 98, 99, 100. Okay, it would only be to the, 98, 99. Now, if it was in a leap year, it'd be 92 plus 7. It'd be 99. April 8th would be the 99th day in a leap year. Otherwise, no, in a non-leap year. In a In a leap year. In a leap year. So in a non-leap year, April 9th. April 9th in a non-leap year is a 99th day. Okay, so just let me get a glass of water. I'm going to come back in 1 second. Oh, I found my hat. Oh my God. I shouldn't say that I found the hat.
Fighter on that.
Oh my God, don't say that.
I couldn't tell what it was for sure. Maybe it's a phoenix rising. Let's say it's a phoenix rising. I've been bitten by a black widow before, and it's not fun.
Oh yeah, I got 15 black widow bites. Like I was remodeling a bathroom.
Oh
and,
my God.
Like on my
Was it
bottom.
the female bites? Because I almost
No, it was. It must have been males.
almost signed out of this
It
place
was
with
like
it.
a nest of man. I was messed up for months.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For years, me. They had to dig that poison out lots. Ugh,
We
it
didn't know
was
what really
horrible.
happened. I didn't go to the hospital or nothing. I
I had
realized later
to.
what
It
it
was in my
was.
left buttock. I sat on it. I carried it. You know those chairs that you take to the soccer game or whatever, picnic. I carried it on my back, and so I carried it from my porch to my car and sat on it. Most pain I've ever had in my life, probably more so than giving birth, seriously.
Like the bites themselves weren't painful, but the muscle, like the muscles.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It eats through your muscle.
Okay, so the next thing is with the Trinity, if you want to take a look at something, 3 times 7 is 21. 2 and 1 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. Now back to the 4. The 7 and the 4 is the center day of 7 days. It's a 3-1-3 connect, and the 3-1 creates 4, and the 3-1 creates 4 to the center day. And when you think you're just in the month of thank you very much, appreciated. How you doing, Ernest? It's been a while, or maybe not, but I'm just going to stay right here just to, yes. So we run a leap system, and we are right now where? So the cycle of 4 is running like this: 1 year, 2 year, 3 year leap.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not the way it works. It works like this for my equation: 1 year, 2 year, 3 year leap. Okay. And then the next year is not just 1 year, but it's the 5th. Okay. And then the 6th, and then the 7th, the 8th, the 9th. And then you get to the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, the 14th. I'm just writing this out. And then 1, 2, 3, leap, 1, 2, 3, leap, 1, 2, 3. And then, so what happens in this? Let me take the background off. So what happens in this is when you get to hear leap, we also have, once you finish this cycle, you begin this cycle. So your two here come together. You run through the leap year where there's something that's new that comes on, and then you finish this cycle here in a non-leap cycle. And then when you get to this year, you go here. And when you get to this year, you're back here until you jump over this. You need 4 of them. Once you complete that at 4 of them, on 16, the run scores. In baseball, 3 men get on base. The last one brings them home. 4 balls brings you home. This is where this equation comes in. A ball equals to 27. 3 times 6, 3 plus 6 in creation of the 3 houses. 27 times 4 is 108. 36 times 4 is 144. So it's 108 and 144. Right? I mean, you might have the whole area, but you need to cut out something. You have to create to use. You have the total circumference, but you need what size you're going to create. I don't know how to explain it, you know? Maybe like the pin on the truck. You know, you need the whole area space to pin something up. And then once it clamps on it, it goes into a V area shape, right? And then it locks into position. So you have a complete open position to back the truck up in and to pin it up.
The ball joint, right?
Well, the fifth, I call it the kingpin.
Is that on a fifth wheel?
On the trailer. Just give me a second, my toes.
I see a big bad wolf up there that I've never seen in this room. He's blue, John. He's up there in the right. He's upside down from where we are, but it could be a mirror vision also. Do you see him?
See what you're talking about. It looks.
It looks like he's got something in his arms. Maybe it's a she. Maybe it's a female. And that's her womb. Looks like a baby peanut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not charging quick. What are we looking at?
Over there, back where you were standing under it. Oh, yeah, that's it. How did you do that? Yeah. It could be Snoopy, but it looked like, what did I say upside down, John?
Wolf or something.
Yeah, it looks like a wolf holding a baby in its arms. Hey, Aura. Beautiful girl.
She's upside down.
Trying to understand this picture that I'm looking at. I could see it better upside down, to be honest with you. But I can see it on all four angles too. Sorry, I'm tired. Been live for several hours earlier.
Oh yeah, not me.
Not me, on somebody
I'm
else's
trying
live.
to take
but I
it
was-
easy. So we're in the 60th year of the Super Bowl. Did you know that the CFL is going to change some rules to bring the two leagues closer together in similar playing rules? That Las
That's a good
Vegas.
thing, right?
Well, this is it's not whether it's good or not. It's exactly what has to happen.
Right. That's
They have,
what I was asking, really.
yeah, because there's a gap right now. See the
That's
connection in
good.
the stop? See the stop?
Mm-hmm. Sure
Right.
do.
Connect this 36 with this 36.
Mm-hmm.
What this is here is this number over here is number 8. Now,
I see street right there. S-T. I've never seen, yeah, S, no other.
well, no, what this is I can't, hey, buddy.
Give me attention. Meow, 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 meow. I see you, pretty one. Beautimus.
Okay. There's 36 numbers here.
36 areas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. My first dozen. 13, 14, 15. You do know when we go for bagels and eggs, right? Sometimes they say we'll give you 13 for good luck. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. If you take a look at the artwork over here, you have an X. There's another X here. There's a Y. There's another Y here because it replicates.
Yes.
The transfer area is right here. The connecting area is right here where the octagon is. All of these are the fifth areas, 5, 5, 5, 5. This area over here, let me take a look. I want to see what I did. Okay, I'm trying to see because I know I had a small error here. I'm trying to see if I took it off or what happened. So where? Oh yes. Okay, I'm here. So this means this flips over the other way. So this is 23, 26. This is 25. No, 26. This is 27. This is 30. 20. Okay, 29, 28. Right, because over here, right. Okay. So here it's 8, 11, 13, and 10. 8, 11, 13, and 10. The same here. Instead of 8, 13, it's now 31, 28, 29, 57. And what other number? 26, right. 26, 29, 28, 31. Same thing. You can see there's another small cube coming over here. Not the same cube that shows up over here. Right?
Wow, I just saw a keyhole that I haven't seen before either. You just walked across it.
This is binary.
Yeah.
All this is binary levels. So if you're working with computers and you want to look at binary, I look at it this way. Yeah, it's just because I'm a little tired. I can't go 10 hours like I used to. You know, I don't know why. I don't find any need to.
Yeah. You don't have to, that's why.
Right. I just want to go back to the tiger. So you see what happened when they went across the river in Chinese zodiac? Apparently, the rat and the cat were on the ox, and what happened is the rat tricked the cat, threw him off into the water. So the rat jumped off the ox first, and ran and became first on the other side of the river, becoming the first zodiac sign. Rat is number 39. And I know because I remember. The ox is also 39. But if you want, we can go oxen. And oxen is 19 and 39. But then we have the tiger, and that's 59. And like I said, General Electric, the seventh gate into the E-world, the masculine and the feminine, the IT system number 29, birth into the house, onto the moons of Mars, EIEIO, the energy from the oceans, the tiger, the cat, the communication got thrown into the waters and came out being the striped tiger. stripes and solids. Let it ride on the tiger, the IT system.
Hmm. No, she's awesome. Her name is Ara.
So, thank you, John. The eye of the tiger. So now we have to go Pat Benatar. First we had Putt, now we have Pat.
I love that. That's what I was thinking.
So Benatar is rat backwards, and Bena is to Beni. So we had to Beni, the eye of the tiger. So we have to bless the tiger, and it's even sung in the song. Sung, not sunk.
Where does Bunny and the Jets come in?
Very good. You can do that too. Benny and the Jets. Yes, very good. Jesus, energy, and time. Benny. To be blessed. Born into divided house northeast.
What about Pinball Wizard? I don't know where that came from. That's wild.
So jets can also mean compulsion. But Jesus, energy, time, spirit. Benny and the Jets.
Cool.
The fourth Chinese zodiac sign is a rabbit. And this is where we were. Rabbit is number 52. What happens with what we have is I'm just going to do this, right? And then I'm going to do this. And when we divide it up, right, we divide it up like that. And when you divide it like that, we can, we can take this side of the brick and go this way. And then we can take the other side of the brick and go that way. Now we have the 52. We can also take the top side of the brick and the bottom side of the brick. Yeah, the bottom side of the brick. This brick is supposed to be, it's split right there, right? Right, we can take the top and the bottom side of brick and then connect the brick. And now we have the 9th letter and the 8th letter the other way. 9 and 8, 17. Okay. 9 and 8, 17. 9 times 8, 72. They bring everything together, these numbers. The 1, 7 and the 2, 7 bringing the alphabet together, the gateway. 8 and 9 is what is 1, 4, 2, 8, 5, 7 to the 7th gate, and 4, 2, 8, 1, 4, 2, 8, 5, 7, and 2, 8, 5, 7, 1, 4, 2. And that is when you divide 8 and 9 against 7. Don't fret. So if you don't fret, fret in French is cold, but also fret is part of a musical part, right? TV. Yeah. It's a TV set.
What?
Fred Jet. Set. The Jetsons TV.
What's that?
The Jetsons TV. Looks like the Jetsons. Danny and the Jets TV. Da 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 da. Hey again. Da 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 da.
Lady and Man 5G TV. You got the Gmail and the G point, and everything begins.
Wow. Lady X.
Oh no, everything's good. Everything's good. I'm looking for a picture.
Wow. Wow. Whoa. Whoa.
I don't remember what app or what I did to do that.
Well, I'm glad you did that. That is wild. That shows a whole different light of all of that I've been looking at for weeks. Wow.
Oh my God.
Oh, well, did you see him? John, I know you're seeing this. I love it.
It's crazy, eh? With the
it's all four sides. Either way you look at it, any way you look at it.
that was it.
That's cool. I like that. Good work.
The cat just busted over on top of me. So to finish off the rabbit part before I end this night, right?
is odds and evens, but not just odds and evens, because the A and the S and the J are different and they're in the same family. So what it is R is 18, A is 1 is 19, B is 2. These actually A and B should A and B should be separate from everything, right? They are what is creation. They're on the other side. There it's divided up. And after that, C comes in creation. But everything keeps getting chopped up. But this is the basis of everything. I still didn't show you that these cubes are the masters. I'm going to show that in another video.
Are you going to share that last video on your page? Pascal?
What hold on. What was that, John? I come up where? Come up on the first page?
On Gematrix, like I put in your name to see what it equaled, and you're actually a result on the first page. Like it actually has your name there as a result.
Well, what did you look up? I'm going to look it up.
On Gematrix, Gematrix, and you put in words.
Gematrix.
Yeah, Gematrix and .org.
Gematrix.org.
Yeah, and it has a thing you put in a word or whatever, and it gives you the values in Hebrew, English, and simple, and it gives you similar things with the same equivalent to them, words or things with the same value.
Cool.
And you're actually on the list on the first page, so somebody has searched it quite. Let's see how many times.
That's good.
How come I can't find it?
1,414 times.
Okay, here, I think I finally got it. Oh, no. Well, of course, my name has to show up somewhere because. Okay,
well,
wait a
first
second.
page, it's like a top result. Like it's been searched 1,400 times.
Let me see. Well, I don't. Oh, yes. Okay, 14.
Even? 1,400 even?
No, 1414.
Oh, wow. Wow.
9, 9, 6, 10.
14 minutes of fame right there.
Wow. Thugs. What am I next to? Penicillin. Oh, that's pretty cool.
What's funny is you're equal to equinox and 3 days. And I was talking about April 8th to 10th is Crowley's equinox of the gods just a few minutes ago.
So,
I love that.
yeah, so this is the heart of the cube. 105 is what the number. 105 is the number, right? And if you take away the mister, it becomes 74. If you just go tack pans. I haven't done it in a long time. I wonder if my name comes up. Tack pans value in gematria. Let's see where I come up here. Oh, I'm at the bottom of the list. I'm not even in there.
She's asking, where did you find that, John?
John? Did they ask John?
Equinox in 3 days equals same as your name. LOL. Geomatrix.org.
I'm looking for it. I lost it. Oh, yeah, here it is.
Just have to go search it every time you're sitting there watching TV with nothing else to do.
Who?
If you
Me?
keep searching,
I'd have a big
keep
problem with
searching
that because I haven't watched TV, and I mean, I watched a little football yesterday, but I never have nothing to do because when I go to finish this, I go to bed.
Yeah. Well, I don't watch TV either.
So I want to know what my name is. How come I lost your matrix?
It's funny. Neuralink comes up in the Hebrew and the simple. It's not too often that you get the same word equaling the different values.
The different. Okay, hold on. Gematrix.org. Is it Gematria Calculator? Gematrix.org. Okay. So let me, hold on. My name, I don't think my name will come up anywhere, but my personal name, I doubt it. That's good. That's a good sign. Li value in Gematria is 40. What does that mean? My name, I don't know why it won't even give me my whole name. That's pretty weird. It's giving me just 2 letters. Oh, okay, I didn't punch it in. That's why. Well, that's too many. Okay, I got to get out of this, looking at this. It
Yeah.
Making the value.
so
10-4, I hear that.
so what it is
The
in
rabbit.
rabbit, the B, and the T are all number 2s, 222. So it's full communication because this is the communication between Mars moons. What it is it's ABD. Why do I say that? Because it's what is the connection between, hold on a second, 71 minutes is 1 hour, 11 minutes. This would be 222, be 2 hours, 22 minutes. Not only that, a string of numbers in the star system on the fourth, I don't know if you call it the fourth dimension, fourth round, where what you do is, let's take number 4, 13, 22, 31. Then we'll just say 70. Then we'll go 5, 14, 23, 32, 74. And then we're going to go 6, 15, 24, and 33. And that'll be 78. Total is 222. So there's a bunch of these that come together and create to what is 222, 444 to create what is bringing 4 cubes together to create 1776. It's funny that the cube basis, if the feminine and the masculine, is 5 and 7, 5G, 5 and 7, 5G TV. And when you take this, and I'm falling asleep, that when you take this, right, 1776 and 6771 and add it up, that's a 7, that's a 7, that's a 14, that's a 14, right? 1 and 4 is 5, becomes 7, 5, 5, 7, right? This is 77 is what is matter, what is peanut, what is Christ, what is sky pass. These two will create, actually, all the 7s create the door. I don't even want to continue. I just want to just stop on this for a second. I want to finish with the rabbit. So what happens with the rabbit is 20 plus 2 plus 2 is 24. 18 for the letter R, 1 and 9 equals to 28. Creates S, joining the 2 sides. Besides that, it's 52 for the word for earth and rabbits. So what I do next is I go,
Enigma is coming at the top of your screen for some reason.
what does that mean?
I don't know. I was going to
Then
ask
we
you.
have this over here. Where are we? Right here. We have 6 by 28. We have 7 by 24. Both of them equate to this. Abraham's 44. Space is 44. Teen space is 88. 4 times 4, 4 plus 4, 16 and 8, bringing the Trinity to the 24-hour day, to the 7 days a week. Earth, number 52, 5 and 2 is 7, communication by the rabbit. 1 antenna in each, and then we have the super tower that joins them all.
Beautiful. Didn't you start out with 444 tonight?
I think so, something.
Yep.
rabbit ears on TV.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's good.
Right, rabbit ears on TV. Yeah, as much as I want to go further, I think it's time to take the bed. This is the game. This is the game. How long have I been up here? I'm not. For some reason, I don't know why I can't last as like the 10 hours that I used to come here out here and do. Right. I just for some reason I'm not maybe not enough questions. I have no idea why I'm getting tired. It doesn't say how long I'm here. 2 hours 11 minutes. Wow, it's not much, eh?
Mm-mm.
Maybe I'll get up in the middle of the night, but if everybody wants to come up with some questions, yes, yes, DNA, yes, yes, yes. So um, in Sesame Street, this is what they brought up. Sesame Street, 1441. It's bringing the light because if when you look up Sesame Street 2 or 3 times, and I have a picture somewhere, I don't know where it is. Hold on.
Oh wow, that's interesting. What's 4051?
451, it's going to be
40.
electric. You're joining all the houses to the oceans, to the power stations. They're working on that right now. There's going to be a huge turnaround. There's going to be a lot of
You're
a lot of good things
kidding me.
coming because something has to hit the fan.
It's my street number.
Okay, I'm just trying to what was I looking for?
John got me interested in all my numbers now.
Hold on a second. What were we talking about? I had to come get a picture.
Piece of DNA, 4141.
Oh yeah, okay, Grover Cleveland. So what happens now is Grover Cleveland was the 22nd and 24th president. I think between McKinley, I think Grover was the Democrat. The same thing happened with Trump because the 23rd president is what splits everything up. 223s is 46, so we split it 46. See, it's not a perfect split. Well, you'll say, well, the 22nd is supposed to be the 24th. That would be no, it's the 23rd and the 46th, which splits the 45th and the 47th, just like the 22nd and the 24th were split. Right. That's where Elon Musk comes in. What is 22, 24, 46 is equivalent to 45 and 47, 92? Well, it's pretty simple, right? Although the 22 and 22 is 44, that doesn't match. And the 24 and 24 is 48, and that doesn't match, right? 22 and 22 is 44. It doesn't match 45. 24 and 24, 48. It doesn't match the 47, but the 23rd matches the 46. And the average of what is 45 and 47 equaling to 92 is equivalent to 24 and 22 equaling to 46. Elon Musk comes here. The gateway gets divided. Center C, 24th area. So what I was looking for is, let me go back to Grover.
Instead of Elon, where does Tesla come in? The Tesla.
ETDNA, last Las Vegas, Tesla, bringing everything to tribulation and tabulation in Las Vegas, LV, the soul, the divided soul brought together through the rivers of HH, Herbert Hoover, Hoover Dam, Grover Cleveland comes into that. The connecting of the light, Area 51, 432 vibration. Everything runs through Vegas. Did you know that in 1958, if I understand, they closed down all gambling, made it super illegal, but they kept open Las Vegas. It just so happened that apparently, just asking myself the question about something that was Kennedy that got involved in this that kept Vegas going while they shut everything else down and took control of the gambling industry.
Wow. Boom.
Now, don't take my words for the final word, but I just read a few things and you can look it up right now. In 1958, what did America do to the gambling industry? Mayor Lansky mobs through built gambling. When did gambling become illegal in the U.S.? Outlawed in the 1870s, by the end of 1910, blah, blah, blah. Was gambling popular in the 50s? Gambling was legal in Nevada in the 50s. In fact, industry was thriving, attracting. So it seems like my story is I'm not finding what happened in 1958. So I want to see where. Could it have been 1858?
Yes.
There's no way. It's not. No, no, no. Transatlantic steamship. Okay, it was something to do with gaming and legislation, right? That still kept it illegal. Something to do with that. But yet Vegas fought through it and just kept itself open. Anyways, I'm not finding the story, so just let's not let that carry through. Um,
Can we have a quick tour before you nap?
Whoa, where's what? Okay, transatlantic, Atlantis, Atlantis on day 6, land, animal, and man. Right? Land, animal, and man. Day 6. One of the Hebrew rabbis says that the soul is within man. If the soul came within man, did not the soul come on day 6 as well? And in Genesis, they read, or gene synthesis, they say land, animal, and man. And when they put the letter L as the 12th letter for the feminine, 1 through 12 equals to 78, 1 times 7, 1 plus 7 through the moon, and directive of the moon equals to what is 7 and 8. 7 and 8, the power stations, power up. Fleshy robotics, who we are. Mars, you want to go to Mars? Don't think about going anywhere before you know anything that exists. In numbers, Mars is right where you are right now.
Yeah.
In the 4 seasons.
I hear that.
And they know it. And it's only words we speak. There are no words. It's stories. That's all it is. Words and stories. Where we are, we just are. We're here. We're all here, wherever it is. It doesn't matter. But those words they speak tell us stories. Okay. And these stories numerically tell other stories. And then it tells stories that I didn't know before. And because the math is so perfect, I'm beginning to believe the stories as well.
Whispering words of wisdom, let it be.
Oh, yes, I was looking up Grover. You're right.
There will be an answer.
Wow, they're still working on it. Wow, I can't believe it's taking that long. Oh, thanks, Kitty. Anyways, I can't find it, so I don't want to lose my time on this right now. There's just so much, just too much. Just want to take off that. Yeah, so this is basically the setup of our house right over here. Here's Luna, the one moon in the sky that you see right here. And this is Phobos and Deimos, the moons of Mars. right? We live in the dimensions of the story of Abraham, Isaac. Isaac is 33. Abraham is 44. Ishmael is 67. Soul is 67. 1 times 6, 1 plus 6 equals to 7 and 6. Now, the thing about that, it's ironic that that 1 and 6 are opposite of each other. Did you know that the numeric value for 1 equals to 34 equals to 7. The numeric value for 6 equals to 52. The two of them equal to 7, and these equal to 7. The total is 86, and we can squeeze 7 right in the center. The vibration of Earth is 4, 3, 2, equaling to what is 10, 10, 10. If you multiply it, you get 1,000 M Roman numerals, where the V connects 1 and 1, equaling to what is the Federation, 4, 5, and 6. Here's the combination of 1V and V1. So tell me if it's misunderstood, not understood, or did I complicate things or talk for nothing?
Nothing's for nothing.
Have a good night, Pascal.
It's all divine timing.
Oh, I love that. So let's look at that. You know, they make Mars erasers.
It's like it's telling us that we are here.
What's that?
I guess that we're on Mars. You know,
That's right. Yeah. So what the RS I could be in Mars is that the equilateral something is split between the R and the S of Mars. It says plural. When you put an S at the end, it's plural, right? It's also 19. 19 is a connection of the split house with the birth coming into the house. The S letter in itself is a replica to the R. You can't see it in here. You can see the R itself holds a V, which is one angle of what is the A, and the D, which is 500. Because you see them sitting this way, they don't have to be used this way. When you look up at your R, when you look at the triangle of the A, when you look at the hexagon, the spread of the legs of A is a hexagon. You can also see that the A is drawn on an angle because of the thickness of the bars of the letter. You also know that one going up from right to left or left to right, if you look at your calculator or your telephone, you will see that when we go up from bottom left to bottom right, it moves by 4. When you move up from bottom right to top left, it moves by 2s. 2, 4, 2, 4, dividing the 7th gate. The angle you see over here is tilted towards the 11th area, 11 and 1, and it moves. It shifts, it rotates, and what it does and what it doesn't do. Mars equals to 51.
Wow.
So if I want to look at the auxiliary, the words radio, so you go rad 10, right? A through D circumference. The radio there with the IO, forget about it. Just put the 10 in that position. And instead of the whole thing, adio means goodbye. So it's sort of telling you I'm leaving one station and going to a new system.
Mm-hmm.
The SS is a 2 moons coming together. The flux capacitor and the Y, and you can see the Y inside of this tilted to the alternate side. Do you see the way the Y is tilted to the alternate side?
Mm-hmm.
And it might not be, it's first of all, it's a conjugation of pieces to create letters. It's not just the letters itself. Like you can see the 2 connected to the 1. See the I letter, right? On the D is an I letter. On the R is an I letter, right? The I is on the L. The I is crisscrossing, slanted over on the X. The I, you follow me? But the I is not on the A. Do you see that? The I doesn't really show up in the A unless it's broken and bent. Do you know why? Because the A is 2 feet and the I is a foot above and a foot below, but the A is 2 feet below. The Y has 3 feet. Do you follow what I'm saying? And the hook that you see in the R letter looks like it's going out to a distance. Do you see it's going woo out to a distance? The S letters look like they can be connected to an alter source. You see how flat they are? Their legs are flat going out to the other distance, almost like they took the I and they bent it.
Mm.
So now you can connect I like to connect the S with the pig because the pig has a flat nose, or the elephant. So do you know the reverse alphabet of this, what it is? Wow, how do we do this?
What is that going straight up through the
What?
AU and the X? It's going straight through it, the middle of
Down here?
no, the AUX.
Where's the
Auxiliary.
AUA? Oh, auxiliary. Oh, I'd have to bring that. Just give me a second.
See how it goes right straight through it?
Which one?
The AUX. Auxiliary. See
The
the line?
lines?
The ley line's going straight through.
And they're not going through anybody else. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. I just
No,
noticed it.
AU represents gold. So gold.
Ah,
So gold is a representation of something that got divided. And guess what? It's coming at the center of this connection. And it looks
yeah,
like it's going inward at the top.
yeah.
Uh, Hillary. You got Hillary. Hillary was supposed to be their gold. Now you got auxiliary.
The
So
ox.
you also have Tartaria in military, navy blue. You have the Avenue 2514, 2514. Because on some things, so look how things work, right? Number if you stop on 13, right? If you stop, I'm just trying to think of what I'm trying to think of. Yeah. For number 13, you stop on hold on a second. Wow, why can't I explain this?
Or the alphabet? Is it?
No, it's I must be tired. You see what happens when you get to 13 is it's 6 1 connect to another 6, right? That's your 13. The reality is it's 1 and 12 equals to 13, right? That is how they connect. The first position and the 12th position equals to the 13th position. So even though a fine gold is 99999, it takes both 1 and 12 to equal to the 13. It takes both of 2 and 11 to equal to the 13. It takes you follow me with that?
I do, but I'm on to something else with the 13 in the elevator and what's hidden in plain sight.
Oh, and the other thing, yeah, the Trinity inside of Mars, look, because it controls it. You see, what it is with 4 and 3 is it's 4 times something and 3 times something. When I spoke about Earth and Mars before, right? When I spoke about Earth and Mars before, one is 4 times, one is 3 times. So what it is Ishmael is 67. It brings the two houses together. So Mars is 6 and Earth is 7. The numeric value for Mars is 51. The numeric value for Mars is 51. The numeric value for Earth is 52. The total is 103, just like with 103 is like JC, Jesus Christ, 13 for the bar mitzvah, the 313 cycles. I'm just trying to see if I could we did the bricks before, right? I'm just trying to see what else the 313 cycles. Wow, there's so many things.
I think you need rest, but that's your.
Check this out. 25 and 10. So that's JY. What is 5 times 5 and 2 times 5? So this is the way the Aztec worked. This number comes out perfect to fit with them, this combination, which is what is 17 and 2? 2 and 17. And it becomes BQ, like in barbecue. And I was looking for that today, how the barbecue came together. And I don't really know which way to look at this, but the 5 times 5, 5 plus 5, how can I explain that? The separation of this house, okay, at the center, at the 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 equals 111. When you add up 1 to 36, it equals to 666 minus the 111 is 555. 5 times 5 times 5 is 1.25 days left over after the 13th moon. 1.25, 1 1/4 times, I think it's 1 1/4 times 1 1/4 times 12 equals to the 15. So now we have the basketball quarters matching up. The other thing about 1 1/4 is that 8 times 8 times 8 equals to 512. So it's the same thing. 8 and 5 run together in conjunction, and 512 could be memory. 51 is Mars. 52 is Earth. What is 1 and 2? 1 and 2 is coming together for creation, and that creation is your 6 and 5, 11, becoming kings, crowning these two. And when you look at the deck of cards, you will see that the Jack has its connection in its crown. This is not the one I would want to show you, right? But the Queen has all her eyes. The Jack has 2 and 2, 2 with 1 eye, 2 with 2 eyes. The King has 3 and 1. The Jack, there's just a lot to there's still a lot to show off, you know. Just doesn't stop. I mean, how when did they create this place we live? How far back do we have to go? Because we can go. Oh, yes. So I'm not sure why you said 1551, but 33 by 47 equals 1551. 5 and 5 equals to 10. 1 plus 0 equals to 1. So 33, bringing the breath to life. 33.
You came up to 15 from the 1.5 or the 1 1/4, and it was a mirror of 51 of Mars. That's why I put it there.
Right. Yes. So what it is it's 2 vibrations brought together, and that's through us. The pig is the greatest. The pig is the greatest holder of the holder of that number through Venus. The pig is 32. The pig is 977 PIG. 977. So you have Mars Marine, so it's actually saying Mars. And I like to look at Marine as in 5 and 9, power of the oceans. 5 and 9. If you take a look at the 5 card, so here's the 9 and here's the 5. The 5 fits right into the 9. So we'll keep the 9. I'm going to keep the 2. I'm not keeping the 7 because of the 8. 2 moons, 1 moon. 77, 1 moon. Christ, 77 matter. 88 for the constellations connected together, encompassing the heart zone. I'm just going to get rid of the 7 for now. I'm going to keep the 8. I don't need the 3. Why? Because I have the 2 and the 9 and the heart zone of the 3 and the 2 sides, right? I don't need the 3 because I've got the 2 sides of the 3. So I can keep the 9, keep the 8, keep the 2, get rid of the 3. Now, obviously, everybody knows we're going to get rid of the 4. The 4 is inside the 5. The 4 is inside the 10. But the 4 is not inside the 3. It's not inside the 2. It's not inside the 1. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 10 is the 2 houses, reflection of the 2 houses, 5 and 5. How's everybody tonight? Does everybody know we're 18 people here? It's 12:12. Anybody like to help and support the channel? I'm not really one to pump it. I like to sometimes look at the diamond this way.
Oh, wow.
It's like 2 kidney beans.
A whole lot of things right there.
Yeah. So if somebody like, I'm
Could be a
just going to
walnut
put,
too.
what's that?
Could be a walnut too.
A
Do you
walnut
see
too?
anything? Do you see anything with this?
Hold on, let me see.
It's mosaic paper art that my daughter created.
Listen, I'm always going to see something. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very orangey. Um, better off that I look from a distance. It's got a box around its body. It's almost like born into the Pluto box. That's what I see it. When it's smaller, better for me. If it gets too big, I'm going to just make up a whole lot of stuff. I have to see it that it's minute size. I just know it's the box. They know, she knows whatever it is. She created a box of some sort.
Well, I mean, I know what it is, but I just wondered what you
Oh
saw.
yeah. I need it at the distance. I see them running. This box is running. It's alive and it's running. If you bring it too close, it distorts it. It shows me nothing. Do you follow what I'm saying? I can't put a picture together when it's too close. It's just
I
like
got you.
walking. It's like you're living inside of something right now and you can't see it because you're in it right
Yeah,
now.
I got you.
So these are the basic only 3 cards that are left over. 19. 9 by 8 is 70. 2 by 2, 144. We have 3 houses. Every house is 100% of itself, which is multiplied by 1,000. Even when you go to 4th, we live in the 4th. Go to 4th, TH. When you say 1,000, it ends in ND. It begins in TH. ND is what is the 2nd house. TH is what is the 4th house. Then we have to say it is the thousands. Oh no, I like that sound. It was something like very, yeah. So 9 and 8, right? And 2. I'm just trying to remember where I was with that. Wow, I'm just tired. Yeah. So, anyways, anybody wants to, what do you call it? Curate? Anybody wants to bring this to a museum? Anybody wants somebody to visit, learn the alphabet story, right? Where the art came from? Because we're going to be flipping it over to the floor for just 1 second. I'm not really going to be explaining anything. See, it's better when it's far away. I like to call this the Mexican door. And when you look at this, although you see the 8, only use 3 of them. And then use this one. See these 2 here? Here and here. Join it here. And then use this one. And you see these 2? You go out and join it here. A. This one, once it comes to here, it stops. You go A.
This one doesn't touch this one. This one doesn't touch that one. That one doesn't touch that one. Once you come to here, this is the second time, right? You do 1, skip 2, 1. Skip 1, 1. Skip 2, 1. You follow me? 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. The feminine in 8.
Skip-a-loo, my darling.
So this is what you saw the earlier on. But yeah, I gotta shut that light off.
Star, is it universal? Is it just one line?
What is that?
The star, the 8-pointed star, is it just one line, like one continuous line? It's not like it's all connected. It's like every line.
I'm not really sure which way to put it, because everything moves, right? But the circulation, everything meets at certain points. Like, do you see this here? Right?
I mean,
So when
yeah.
this one's running, everything passes through this zone here. This is the in and out zone. See this? Like, if I draw a line down here and a line down here and a line down here, I'm going to create a building right here. This might be the crossing zones that are going through our bodies right now.
Mm-hmm.
You follow? Constantly moving. I've really never put everything together because I do just the pieces and parts. My excuse when I don't know. So, and this is the part where I'm going to be going to bed. Too close, you can't see it, eh? That car's been there for 4 days. You see what it looks like outside?
It's beautiful.
It's. I have to put up my blocker. So,
Wow, see. Every time I see that, I'm like, wow. That's like places that I go to at night through those spirals and grids and ladders and chimneys through any little crack. Wow.
yeah, so I like this guy over here.
I do
He's
too.
praying
I
down
like
to the
that
wall.
one.
See his eye. He's sad. One of the sea
Why is he
fish.
sad? Why is he sad?
I don't know. It could be going the other way too. Then it could be going down this way. But if you look at this, here's a black eye. He's got a beak. He's standing on guard over the London bridges.
Oh, wow.
That's my thought. And then everything is the eye. You know, everybody thinks the eye is a straight line, right? But it is. It's still here. But I just bubbled out the eye. I put a head, 2 legs, and this is your Earth and Mars going for a ride. This is you taking a hold of Earth and Mars.
Jesus, take the wheel.
And the same thing here, but I changed the design. What's up? What's up? So I'm going to flip this around here. Yes, so we're going to call it the night. Oh, I better close these drawers here. We're going to call it the night. Unplug the toaster. I don't like to have anything
Everyone
plugged.
have a beautiful night.
Yeah, everybody have a nice night. I know there was stuff. I'm not sure if I finished everything that I started, but I'm happy that I didn't open up too many cans of worms. I'm trying to still unravel the numbers. There's not very many numbers or combinations, but anything divided, anything
anything that is divided by 7 equals to 142,857 does not include 3, 6, or 9. Anything that's divided by 13 is going to equal to one of two answers, 076,923, or if I can remember, 153,846 something. And those are the only two answers in different orders. That's all. 142,857 in a different order. 2857 142, 42857 142, 5714,285, 714,2857, 857,142, and then 999,999 divided by 7 is 142,857. If I remember it correctly. I mean, it's just like in school. What am I supposed to remember? You have to remember something. If I go 9 times 9 is 81. Big deal. I remembered it. So if I go 9 times 6 is 54, I remembered it. But if I say the sun, I'll also say 54. And there's other things. The heart of the alphabet, the heart of 360 degrees, the Tzolk'in calendar. Okay. Does anybody know about the Tzolk'in calendar, 260? Right. So here's what I'm going to leave you with. Somebody's going to complete this equation. Just put my name on it somehow. 3 times any number has 3 results. Therefore, pi will be complete. 3 times 9, 2 and 7 is 9. 3 by 6 is 18. 1 and 8 is 9. 3 by 3 is 9. But it doesn't end there. I said 18. That's an equation. I said 27. That's an equation. 3 by 2, 6. Singularity. 3 by 5, 15. 1 and 5 is 6. The letter O, the letter F. 3 by 8, 24. 2 and 4 is 6. The letter X. It says Fox Heb. 666. Rue. 1, 4, and 7 equals to 3, 3, 3, 21, 12, and 3. So it's all 3, 6, and 9. And it's all what we get from the seventh day is that there is no 3, 6, and 9 without the association of bringing it together, and we rest on your day of creation. Because your day in the coming only ends on the seventh day. When you come in on the 6th day, you're only complete into the 7th day, and you are still incomplete. As like taking a step, you must take 1.5 steps to get out of the doorway. So your day is only beginning, okay, on the Sunday when one day has been complete. 202-51811-2025, November. Yeah, is that today? Okay. Everybody, let's take this another step further. We're going to connect everything that's ever existed. It'd be great to have maybe a game on Roblox, right? I got a few connects. If I can ever put up the get the not the funds, but those who understand how to build games, we can fill in all the missing pieces. I have no idea which direction on how to do it, but if anybody knows how to build a game, I can tell them what I want it to do, right? And each and every individual person, it'll explain this entire. How can I say it? I don't even want to say it. It'll do what it does. It'll do what it does. Peace and love. Thank you very much. And yeah, every single day is a day of need, a day of giving and a day of need. Thank you for watching.
Night.